Radio.
Yes. If you're tuned in, welcome to Daring Deeply. I'm really excited for today's show. This is the second show of Daring Deeply and the first time I have a guest. So before I introduce the guest, we're going to have a couple of tracks and then we'll get into it with my special guest. So I hope you stick with us. Daring Deeply, 5 till 7 on EXT. And yeah, let's do this. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for tuning in.
helping others. Nothing's better than that. Not the jewelry, not big house I have, not the cars, but it's the joy. That's where the joy is, in helping others. That's where the success is. I'll say it again. True desire in the heart, that itch that you have, whatever it is you want to do, that thing that you want to do to help others and to grow and to make money, that desire, that itch, that's God's proof to you, sent beforehand already to indicate that it's yours. And anything you want good, you can have. So claim it. Work hard to get it. When you get it, reach back. Pull someone else up. Each one, teach one. Don't just aspire to make a living. Aspire to make a difference.
locked into Daring Deeply. Mixcloud. Okay, it's just me. This is Daring Deeply, and clearly we're really in the deep, hey? Thanks so much everyone for tuning in. I can see the Mixcloud chat going off. Everyone is so excited for our guest DJ today. She goes by the name of Scene DJ. I'm so grateful and honored to be able to have her on today. You've come from far as well. This is your mic here. Make sure we can hear you, yeah?
Thank you so much for having me.
It's a massive pleasure. I am so excited to be able to introduce you, to be able to listen to you play and play a mix. I'm so excited for that. And yeah, we're going to get into a little bit of an interview because this is my first time properly getting to meet you properly. Although I met you for the first time about a month ago. Yeah? So yeah, this is early days of Daring Deeply, guys. So I'm grateful that you're sticking with me whilst I figure out how to have a track in the background whilst we also talk, but it's going to be too much for me to focus on. So for now, you're just going to have to listen to our voices, and I hope that will suffice. I'm sure it will. So yeah, with me today, I have Scene DJ. She and her DJ duo, Sip, make Scene and Sip. That's the duo name. You're from Eswatini. Eswatini. Mm-hmm. Get the name of the country right, and Sip is from South Africa, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Amazing. So yeah, you guys come together, and you're really about bringing together sounds that encapsulate a range of different sounds from the region, setting good energy, setting good vibes. Yeah. And yeah, I wanna kind of open up by asking, what made you become a DJ duo?
Okay. So becoming a DJ duo was just kind of a natural flow of how things went because Siputari Chaba and I, Tukuluho, were in a relationship and we both love music. We would just listen to music together, exchange playlists. At some point, he went to learn how to DJ. Then he encouraged me to go and learn. So I went and got the basics, and then he continued teaching me. And it just became our thing. Like we sit, we enjoy music together, we create mixes, we learn together, we've grown together.
That's
so
beautiful.
It was just a natural progression of things.
I absolutely love that. I think that there's nothing more kind of soulful and touching and true to your connection than a love of music, something that really brings you together, something you already naturally love so much, and then can kind of, you create a stronger bond, I think, through something as powerful as music. You know?
True.
It's
Actually,
amazing. Go ahead.
His DJ name, Siputari Chaba, actually means music brings us together.
Oh
so
my
even
gosh.
just what he stands for when he decided to choose a name, it's literally we're going to connect on the basis of music. We're going to be brought together through a common love of this expression of creativity, which is music.
I absolutely love that. And I guess, when did you start DJing? When was this?
For me, this was about 2.5 years ago now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say 2.5 years.
So you came from Eswatini, and then you came here for studies, and then you've been learning how to DJ afterwards, right?
Well, Eswatini is where I was born and raised.
Ah, okay.
My family and I then relocated to Johannesburg.
Nice.
So I've lived in Johannesburg most of my high school life. My university life was spent in the UK, most of it, and then I started working here. So I've been in the UK, let's say about eight years,
Okay.
give or take. But very
In this
new to the
cold,
scene.
dark,
Yeah.
cold, dark country.
Yeah, but it has incredible summers.
True.
Yeah, but can't
And a
avoid
nice
the
music
cold.
scene, maybe.
Yes,
But nothing on Johannesburg, hey? What's Johannesburg like?
Johannesburg is on another level. Your Instagram name is Groover's Life. It literally is that, Groover's Life. Groover's Life. I feel like it takes a lot of discipline for people to keep themselves out of groove, like especially during the week, because there's that temptation to just be out all the time. Vibe is it's free, it's open, brilliant music. The underground scene, everything. It's what we experience here in London is like a fraction of what you'd get if you were in Johannesburg. But yeah, I mean, every place is unique. This has a great culture as well.
Yeah, and you know, that leads me nicely to the next question, because I'm curious as someone who's from the UK, you know, born and bred, kind of in the music scene in the UK, and I haven't experienced Joburg before. Been to Cape Town and Eastern Cape, but not like out and about in the kind of, you know, the real crux of where the sounds are coming from Johannesburg or from Durban or those kind of hotspots. So I'm curious as to from your experience, what's the energy like there in comparison to kind of the way that it's been brought over, the way the sounds have been brought over to perhaps non-South African countries, especially here in the UK, and specifically, I guess I'm speaking to, you know, the rise of piano and perhaps the difference between piano there and piano here, but then also just the rise of, you know, South Africa being on the map. What's that like for you as someone who is Southern African?
Well, I think broadly the piano scene, I'll put myself in this bracket of people that really took note of it, like during lockdown. Even myself, like we actually had this discussion earlier.
Nice. Yeah, Tropo Daffy. Shout out Tropo Daffy.
So I actually that's when I also took note of piano. It was just a sound I was familiar with because it was back home, but because I was in Johannesburg, to me it was a Pretoria sound.
Okay.
So it wasn't something that I was like deeply into. But then lockdown, obviously, now we had nowhere to go. You couldn't move around, so you had to listen. And I guess that's how everyone started to like take notice of the sound. It's interesting to me as someone who's from South Africa coming here, seeing how it has blown up, which is good. I definitely appreciate the fact that something that we've created from home has become so well celebrated, well loved globally.
Part of the culture now, like mainstream culture almost.
Yeah.
And I think piano's kind of propelled that, accelerated that process of South African music, even prior to kind of there already being so much kind of cultural source and soul in the sound. Piano just kind of came in and said, okay, we're now everywhere. We're everywhere. Yeah, carry on.
So yes, in as much as I do celebrate the fact that it's here, there's a growing scene. What I've noticed as an outsider coming in is it seems to be kind of cliquey. So
speak on it. Scene DJ is here to speak some straight up facts.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. We got time. Let's get into it.
So
It's
like,
Tropo Daffy's taking a seat.
so you can be a South African. You can be someone who plays a sound really well, but you won't necessarily be recognized. You won't be given opportunities to play. You're kind of locked out of certain spaces. So there's that element to it. Whereas back home, I think people are just generally more open. We're just about the music. We're not about politics. We're not about ego.
Aesthetics and being cool.
So
and
it's that. It's the clickiness that kind of surrounds the scene here.
100%. I completely hear you. And I mean, your experience is, of course, going to be totally different from mine as someone who's kind of, like I say, been born and bred here. and experienced kind of the music scene in a non-Southern African context. And even for myself, I've noticed, sometimes when you're looking at the scene, whether it be the kind of house scene or the Amapiano scene, the lineups for a long time became stagnant in terms of new people not being able to come in. And then you have things like people doing open decks, Emma the DJ, shout out Emma the DJ, shout out various different groups. I know Red Room, it's too many to name right now, but there are some communities that then, Abantu as well, all the work that Sharice C does, to kind of undo that cliquiness that we have here, to undo the kind of lineups being all the same people all the time. And then you have kind of the really, really big curators, people like, I won't name the people, but if you're watching, I think you all know who I'm talking about. But you have massive curators who then are bringing over the artists from South Africa themselves. And then that also you start to see who gets the stage, who gets the international bookings. What does that then mean for South Africa and Southern African artists themselves in terms of, being able to be given the chance to have the stage, the worldwide stage. So it works both ways. I think you've got the international context, and then also locally find the same thing. Whereas, like you say, in SA, it's less about kind of, well, actually, when I was in Cape Town, I found it to be slightly cliquey, not in the music sense, but in kind of like being friendly, finding friends, like that kind of thing. But then musically, everyone was like, oh, okay, like you're into music, cool, come with us. Like, there's a real kind of community aspect to it. So yeah, I'm glad that you brought it up, because it's really important to kind of shed light on the fact that you may be coming from Southern Africa yourself, and also then finding it difficult to, break through, in a sense, as an up-and-coming DJ. And this also leads to a nice... Do you have anything more you want to say on this point?
No. It's fine.
So I'm really excited to talk about, what you've created out of that sense of you want to see something, you don't see it, so you make a space for it. And that brings me to my next question. Would you like to share a little bit about what you and Sip have been doing alongside Logic? I'd love for you to share that from your own words.
Yes, pardon me. So we came up with Kitchen Mix, London Kitchen Mix, which is a collective. It's a celebration of African electronic music. It was just to create a space where we could embrace different music, not just make it like exclusively piano, because we feel like there's almost a narrowness in terms of recognizing the sounds that come from Southern Africa. So we wanted to just expand what we are putting out to people. So within that brand of African electronic music, we're talking about deep house, gqom, amapiano, three-step, melodic house, Afrotech. So basically embracing everything that comes from Southern Africa. I love that. Yeah, and we have a vision to grow the brand more in 2025. We're doing some planning at the moment, but it's just a space where we invite different DJs to come through. We'll invite a couple of people to also come and listen and enjoy the vibe and the atmosphere.
So it's called London Kitchen Mix, right?
London Kitchen Mix, yes.
And what is it actually set up in a kitchen?
It's set up in a party room, but
nice.
Like the backdrop looks like a kitchen. So
nice.
Yeah, that's actually something that Logic and Tukuluho came up between themselves, of calling it the kitchen mix, and then thinking broader, thinking about now expanding the London Kitchen Mix was then attached to it to kind of make it more distinct, especially when we moved into the social media space. We started releasing videos on YouTube.
You see, these videos, I've actually been watching, so I watch a lot of Groove Cartel SA. That's where I get my kind of inspiration, especially with Deep House, Soulful House. A lot of my inspiration comes from Groove Cartel SA. And then now that London Kitchen Mix have been doing videos on YouTube, I've been watching all of those sets now instead, because there's so much to learn from, DJs that are here in London, that are about what about the music, about what they care about, which is the sounds.
Yeah.
And it's so beautifully done as well. It's very accessible. It's very, you can see the track list. It's just the smaller, the kind of tiny things that as a DJ you kind of want to see.
Yeah.
It's all there. So in terms of a brand and what you guys are growing, it's really promising, really exciting, very beautiful. I myself have the privilege of being able to come along on Friday for the next London Kitchen Mix to do a set. So I'm really excited and nervous about that. I don't know what sound I'll do, maybe just a mixture of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the aspect of kind of making it super accessible through the content afterwards is a real kind of, we really need that, especially in a space where oftentimes you're there and then you catch it or you miss it, or you catch it on like somebody's Instagram or social media, whereas this actually creates a longevity of it. It memorializes what happened on the day. It puts together the mix and then we're able to watch it back again and again afterwards. So I love that. So much to learn, so much to grow from.
Thank you. We also try to add, I guess, give the value add to people that come and listen. It's a good night out in London and you don't pay anything really, because we encourage you to come with your own beverages, your own snacks, because we don't cater, but it's just a space where you can actually come for free, have good music, good vibe. People love that.
With like-minded people.
Exactly. In London, like, you can go out and spend a crazy amount.
You sneeze and then all your money's gone.
Yeah. So we've also just tried to make it about, it's just about the music. It's not about you have to come and like spend your entire salary on a night out.
Good vibes, good energy, good music. I'm really excited. I'm excited for Friday. I'm excited for the growth of London Kitchen Mix and for the growth of Scene and Soup.
Yes, thank you.
In terms of your inspiration, I'd love to know who inspires you and why, artistically. Let's start there. I'll see how you answer it, and then I'll kind of go into a bit more of a segue there.
Okay. So in terms of, I don't know if I could say inspire in a sense, but people that I definitely look up to on the South African side are DJs like Chronicle Deep. Chronicle Deep.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
Yeah.
This guy, he talks a lot, hey? But his music is so good. It's so top notch. No, but I follow him on Instagram and oftentimes he's sharing things that are like rearing on the misogynistic side. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? Your music is so good. I'm just going to ignore that for a moment and just let you keep doing your women are this, women are this, whatever. But it's fine because ultimately the music is what we're here for, and I'm not here to critique somebody's, closed-mindedness towards women. That's fine. But Chronicle Deep is fantastic. He is absolutely musically incredible. Everything he comes out with is like, oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. So yeah, Chronicle Deep makes sense. Okay, who else? Keep
the couple. The couple. He's as well production, clean. He's someone whose sound has grown and I feel like he keeps on elevating. So definitely those two on the South African side. And then in terms of the UK side,
I like how they're both house people. First of all, I like how there's so much kind of, they're like really kind of legacy house people have been going for years and years and years. So I like how you chose those two. It kind of tells me a lot about people when they share who they take inspiration from, or who they look up to, who they admire. So yeah, thanks for sharing. And then you were gonna say UK.
UK is a producer by the name of Weasel.
Okay.
Yeah, he does a lot of really great Afro house. He's someone that Tukuluho has like worked with, so we get to kind of hear his stuff before it gets released.
Okay, cool. You're putting me on. I don't know. What's his name?
Weasel.
Okay, nice.
Cool guy. So definitely him. Someone else that is kind of on our radar, someone we're seeing is doing some really great things in the area of three-step is Kwamzi.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
So we met him.
I love Kwamzi so much.
Yeah, no, he's
as a person
nice
as well. Guy. Just such a sweet, loving, giving. He's really comes from an abundance mindset. I feel. He's such a. He walks into the room and there's just a warm presence about him, and then he gets on the decks and you're like, what?
Yeah.
What is going on? He's so so cool. And he's Ghanaian himself, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Kwamzi is Ghanaian. And he's fantastic. He's so tuned in, locked in to the sound. Often kind of, if Kwamzi, if you're listening or you ever watch this, we love you. Scene DJ loves you. Yeah, carry on. What were you saying?
No, I think those would cover my UK and South Africa inspiration list.
Yeah. What about in terms of women DJs?
Women DJs, I definitely say Desiree. I love how she plays. I love how she has this energy, this presence when she's on the decks. Also really loved her rendition of Trpa.
Okay.
Yeah, that song for me, it's so nostalgic. It just transports your mind back to, like, for me, my childhood growing up.
Wow.
Because it's like a song that has like historical significance.
Really?
And then you're there at groove and I'm like, oh.
Oh.
Yeah, so definitely her.
It's so nice, isn't it, when kind of coming from a Southern African background like yourself, these songs that then are sort of tweaked and remade and then put out with people's own styles on it, when it's done right, it can really ignite these feelings that take you right back to that moment. You may not even really see yourself and when you first heard it or whatever, but it takes you straight back, and then you feel that feeling that is ignited through the music. I just love how it can kind of consume us and take us straight back there. It's so beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing. Okay, so before we wrap up and you take us through a set of your own, which I'm really excited about. I know Trofo Duffy's also waiting to hear you play as well, and everyone here on the Mixcloud, we see you, we love you. Please keep sharing your messages of love. So yeah, what's next for Scene and Sip? Where are we going?
Yes, so Scene and Sip, I think we do need to plan around kind of our branding and the general vision of what we want to do just as a duo, because a lot of our energy has been and is still being kind of invested into Kitchen Mix, which is fine. But in terms of upcoming gigs that we have, we're playing in South Africa over the festive season.
Okay, so what, this winter?
This
November,
winter,
December.
beginning of December.
Nice.
And then we also have one in Eswatini as well.
Okay, amazing.
So it's just kind of festive vibes at the moment. And then planning for the new year, we do need to like sit down and kind of have a little vision board session of where we want to take.
That's a really nice,
as a duo.
Yeah, that's a really nice idea. I have to say, when I saw you both play, that was my first time hearing about you. People were like, "Oh, this is Scene and Sip." I was like, "Scene and who? What?" And this was at Quantum Sounds, Logic, and I forget his name. Odens, and that event itself was so powerful because you can really see the community is locked in. So many Southern Africans there in the space, so full of love. It was in King's Cross at the time. And when I saw you both on the decks, after I'd already heard so many great things about you, what I noticed was that the energy between you both, it was like everything was on fire. I was mesmerized. I couldn't stop looking at you both, which is why I reached out for you to be the first guest, because when I'm thinking about, daring deeply what the ethos is of the show, making sure we're bringing people in, making sure we're kind of talking about having the courage to do things anyway, regardless, the courage to make our own spaces, things that we don't perhaps see, the courage to kind of get out there and play sounds that perhaps are not so kind of mainstream. I just really love what you're both doing. So wherever you go, whatever the kind of mind mapping looks like, I'm sure it's going to be absolutely beautiful and wonderful. And I'm really excited to see over the next year where it takes you. I know I'll be there kind of front left, just,
Thank you.
grooving. Groove is life. Groove is always life. I'll be there on the left, just like, woo! But yeah, thank you so much, Scene, for joining me. I know you've come from far. It really means a lot. Thank you so much. And I'm going to hand over to you now to play us some tracks. Feel free to take it away.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
EXT Radio. Listen on the app, on your smart speaker, and
Hey,
on
this is
digital
MK,
radio.
Locked into EXT Radio.
Hi, this is Jamie Jones, and you're listening to EXT Radio.
If you're a DJ, presenter, or a broadcaster and interested in joining us, please go to our website, extradio.co.uk. EXT Community Radio.
What did I do? What did I do to deserve your loving? Oh, nigga Kubama, Kubama Pagela, Pagela Kirabella, Kirabella Kumo, Kumo le Maumo, Maumo ale fati, Lena Kibe Mutu. Nigga Kubama, Kubama Pagela, Pagela Kirabella, Kirabella Kumo, Kumo le Maumo, Maumo ale fati, Lena Kibe Mutu. Oh, Agida Gilibala, Gilibala Zote, Teufile Zona. Agida Gilibala, Gilibala Zote, Teufile Zona. Nigga Kubama, Kubama Pagela, Pagela Kirabella, Kirabella Kumo, Kumo le Maumo, Maumo ale fati, Lena Kibe Mutu. Nigga Kubama, Kubama Pagela, Pagela Kirabella, Kirabella Kumo, Kumo le Maumo, Maumo ale fati, Lena Kibe Mutu. Oh, Agida Gilibala, Gilibala Zote, Teufile Zona. Agida Gilibala, Gilibala Zote, Teufile Zona.
trial. Never said I wouldn't fall. Never said that everything would go the way I want to go. But when my back is against the wall and I feel all hope is gone, I'll just lift my head up to the sky and say, help me to be strong.
Awafani, awafani, bazalwane. Amen bazalwane. Ndiyanibulisa ngegama elihle lithandwa inkosi. Ndibulise nabekhaya. Enye nenye into ebeyenza ebephila nam mkamnakwethu sibheka ngapha mkamnakwethu sibheka ngapha. Wathi ngenxa yobude bendlela ngoba indlela inde bethuna sisahamba phezu komhlaba. Uthi ngenye imini kuba sathatha indlela nale ntombazana. Xa ifika kum, hey sisi abantwana bam abalele bengatyanga. Andinanto ndathi hey sisi ikhona iplani. Hey sisi ikhona iplani. Amen bazalwane. Half past 4. Koko. Dim. Asaphe mkamnabo. Siyaphi siyothandaza e-White House nabazalwane. 5 o'clock uyangena umthandazo wabazalwane. Ikhona iplani. Hey sisi ikhona iplani. Amen bazalwane. Amen bazalwane. Ndiyanibulisa ngegama elihle lithandwa inkosi. Ndibulise nabekhaya. Enye nenye into ebeyenza ebephila nam mkamnakwethu sibheka ngapha mkamnakwethu sibheka ngapha. Wathi ngenxa yobude bendlela ngoba indlela inde bethuna sisahamba phezu komhlaba. Amen bazalwane. Amen bazalwane.
Sukhawuleza usheshe Nkosi yam Sukhawuleza wenze imisebenzi yabonakala Izaza ijela Lela sengevuleka Sikelelo wena ngena Alala kumnandi Obala bawo Ekolula Obala sikolo